Come to think of arguing or fighting with a robot, or better still, a robot that is walking in the streets as it goes to buy some groceries. It even gets more interesting when you can engage the robots in a meaningful conversation. It is just strange. Elon Musk's Tesla is developing a humanoid robot that will have a human personality. Human beings will be able to interact and have relations with it. Tesla Bot is made by humans for humans and in a human form. It helps to address the future problems of loneliness and high labor cost. But before we check out what Elon Musk said about the Tesla Bot, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so you don't miss out on the latest Elon Musk news. Alright, let's check out Elon's reaction on making friendships and relations with Tesla's robot. Have a look.
There seems to be a huge opportunity to also have robots that decrease the amount of loneliness in the world. Do you think about that with Tesla Bot at all?
I think it actually would end up being, it could be actually a very good companion. And you develop like a personality over time that is like unique. Like, it's not like they're just all the robots are the same. And that personality could evolve to be, match the owner or the, whatever you want to call it.
The 5.8-inch Tesla has a body that is built to resemble that of a human being. The humanoid is codenamed Optimus. It is designed to handle repetitive and boring tasks that humans would be less interested in. It has the potential of grabbing stuff from a shelf in a warehouse and can screw in bolts in a manufacturing facility. As such, people can concentrate on things that matter. In Musk's address on Tesla's AI Day, he clearly explained the physical and technical features of the humanoid. He also explained what to expect in case something silly happens with the human robot. Check it out.
We think we'll probably have a prototype sometime next year, and it's intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through a world built for humans, and eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. We're setting it such that it is at a mechanical level, at a physical level, you can run away from it. And most likely overpower it. So hopefully that doesn't ever happen, but you never know. So it'll be a 5 miles an hour. If you can run faster than that, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's around 5'8". Has sort of a screen where the head is for useful information, but it's otherwise basically got the autopilot system in it. So it's got cameras, got 8 cameras and full self-driving computer, and making use of all of the same tools that we use in the car. So, things I think that are really hard about having a useful humanoid robot is can it navigate through the world without being explicitly trained? Without explicit line-by-line instructions. Can you talk to it and say, please pick up that bolt and attach it to the car with that wrench, and it should be able to do that. It should be able to, please go to the store and get me the following groceries, that kind of thing.
In an interview with Lex Friedman, Elon revealed that the Tesla Bot is an extension of the advanced technology that is used in making the autopilot feature in Tesla cars. The tech genius simply described it as a transition from making robots on 4 legs in the form of Tesla cars to making a robot on 2 legs in the form of the Tesla Bot. The world's richest man exuded confidence when he said that it is only Tesla that has the artificial intelligence know-how and manufacturing efficiency that can produce the humanoids on a large scale. Musk estimated that the number of Tesla bots may even exceed the millions of Tesla cars. Check it out.
So since we're kind of like solving the navigate the real world with neural nets problem for cars, which are kind of like robots with 4 wheels, then it's like kind of a natural extension of that is to put it in a robot with arms and legs and actuators. So like the two hard things are like you basically need to have the robot be intelligent enough to interact in a sensible way with the environment. So you need real world AI, and you need to be very good at manufacturing, which is a very hard problem. Tesla is very good at manufacturing and also has the real world AI. So making the humanoid robot work is basically means developing custom motors and sensors that are different from what a car would use. But I think we have the the best expertise in developing advanced electric motors and power electronics. So it just has to be for a humanoid robot application, not a car.
In a response to a question from the audience during Tesla's AI Day, Elon revealed that the Tesla bot will have a higher prediction ability than humans when it is on the road. The humanoid robot will be installed with 8 autopilot cameras that will be linked to Tesla's neural network, which makes them highly predictive. Have a look.
Things we're seeing is that the car's predictive ability is eerily good. It's really getting better than human in terms of predicting, like you said, like predict what this road will look like when it's out of sight, like it's around the bend, and it predicts the road with very high accuracy. Predict pedestrians or cyclists where behind, where it just sees a little corner of the bicycle and a little bit through the windows of the bus. And its ability to predict things is going to be much better than humans, like really way beyond.
Right.
But like there's a Japanese phrase I like, wabi-sabi, the subtle imperfections are what makes something special. And the subtle imperfections of the personality of the robot mapped to the subtle imperfections of the robot's human friend. I don't know. Owner sounds like maybe the wrong word, but could actually make an incredible buddy, basically.
Tesla's humanoid robot is a transformative technology that will dramatically change the tech industry, manufacturing sector, and even the home environment. It will literally impact every sphere of human life in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously like it's not quite in Tesla's primary mission direction of accelerating sustainable energy, but it is an extremely useful thing that we can do for the world, which is to make a useful humanoid robot that is capable of interacting with the world and helping in many different ways. So in factories and really just I mean, I think if you say like extrapolate to many years in the future, it's like I think work will become optional. So like there's a lot of jobs that if people weren't paid to do it, they wouldn't do it. Like it's not fun, necessarily. Like if you're washing dishes all day, it's like even if you really like washing dishes, you really want to do it for 8 hours a day every day? Probably not. So and then there's like dangerous work, and basically if it's dangerous, boring, it has like potential for repetitive stress injury, that kind of thing, then that's really where humanoid robots would add the most value initially.
The Tesla bot is a perfect definition of an artificial human being. Hopefully Tesla's humanoid robots will not turn against us. Anyways guys, if you want to see more interesting Elon Musk videos,